What's going on, everybody? It's Ximil from ximilnet, and today we are going to talk about something that every single home lab needs and most people just skip right over it. Right now, if someone figures out your Proxmox password, whether that's from a data breach, a weak password, or just someone guessing, they have full access to every virtual machine and container on your server. If your Proxmox is sitting purely on a local network with zero external access, you've got some protection just from that. But the moment you expose it, even through a VPN, a reverse proxy like Tailscale or WireGuard, this goes from nice to have to genuinely essential. Even if someone gets your password, they still can't get in without a second code that only you have, usually from an app on your phone. Before we jump in, here's what you need. A working Proxmox VE installation, any recent version, we are on version 9.1 today, and a smartphone with an authenticator app installed. For the app, I'm using Aegis Authenticator on Graphene OS. If you are using iPhone, use Ravio or the built-in iCloud keychain. They both work great. You can also use Google Authenticator, but I wouldn't recommend that. One thing that trips people up, and I want to flag this now so you don't waste your time later, is that you want a standard browser for this setup. Chrome, Firefox, Edge, any of those. If you're running something like LibreWolf with strict privacy settings, it can block the QR code from rendering. Standard browser, no canvas blocking extensions, and you'll be fine. Real quick before we touch anything, I want to explain what are we actually setting up, because knowing what's happening under the hood makes it easier to troubleshoot if something goes wrong. Proxmox uses TOTP, time-based one-time passwords. Here is how it works. When you set it up, Proxmox generates a secret key and shares it with your Authenticator app, usually by scanning a QR code. From that point on, both Proxmox and your app use that same secret key plus the current time to independently generate 6-digit code that changes every 30 seconds. Because the code is time-based and always changing, even if someone captures one, it's useless half a minute later. And because the secret key never travels over the network after the setup, there is nothing to intercept. It's one of the simplest and most effective security upgrades you can make. Alright, let's configure it. Not sure which Proxmox realm to pick up the login screen? I covered PvE versus PAM authentication in detail in my last video. When you click two-factor authentication, you need to click Add and add TOTP. Here we are presented with a screen and with a QR code that you can scan with your phone. Grab your phone, open your Authenticator app and hit the button to add a new account. On Aegis, that's the plus button in the bottom right. Choose Scan QR code and point your camera at the screen. Your app will immediately start showing a 6-digit code with a countdown timer. That means this is working. Back in Proxmox, type in the current code from your app. We also need to add the description. And hit confirm. That's it. 2FA is now configured on your account. From this point on, every login asks for your password and the 6-digit code. Don't just trust that this is set up. Let's actually test it, because the last thing you want is to discover it's broken and after you've lost access to your own server. So let's just set it up. We will log out, we'll input our password, and now it is asking me for my 2FA code. I'm going to go into my Aegis app and I'm going to input the code that I see there. And that's it. We confirmed that it works. This is the step I see people skip, and honestly, this is the most important one. What happens if you lose your phone? What if the app gets wiped? Without a recovery key, you are locked out of Proxmox permanently. No way back in. So let's do this now. Go into the two-factor authentication, click Add and click Recovery Keys. We will choose our user. Obviously I have only one, so we choose root.pam and you click Add. Proxmox will generate a list of single user recovery codes. Each one works exactly once to bypass your 2FA if you ever get locked out. Print them out or save them somewhere secure. A password manager is ideal. I personally use Vault Warden, which is self-hosted Bitwarden. After we have saved the recovery keys, you can see that on my app during the login time, I can either use the TOTP app or I can use one of the recovery codes that I have set up in the previous screen. Before we wrap up, if you have multiple users on your Proxmox, pay attention here. What we just set up is 2FA for your account. Other accounts on the same server don't automatically get it. If you want to require 2FA for everyone, and if you're running a shared home lab, you really should. Here's how. Go to Data Center in the left panel, go to Permissions, and go to Realm. Click on your realm. usually PVE or Linux PAM. You can double click on it and you can click on Require 2FA. Now nobody can log in without a configured second factor. No exceptions. Links in the description for Aegis Authenticator, Ravio for iPhone and the Vault Warden. Drop a like if that was useful, it genuinely helps the channel to grow and I appreciate every one of you watching. As always, I see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.